Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Last time we started the game pretty much. And this time we're going to be making it to over here on the map. And I think before we really get into anything, I should show off some of the little things we have in the pause menu. Right here we got building a deck, which is one of the main focuses in this game, where we can add different cards to our deck, like this one right here, the Simba card. So this Blizzard card, and let's leave those cards out of there. And you can pretty much organize this any way you want. I just accidentally removed the 2 cards I just added, but let's organize this a bit. So you can pretty much take any card and move it to anywhere you want on the deck. Or if you want it to be like, if you want Cure to be one of the, your main things, you'll move it up here on top of the like around here. Or if you just need it like for a last resort, have it in the back. You can also have spells organized next to each other. If you want to try and chain spells or have a good slate for have a good combo for spells if you want to make Blizzard or something like that. I genuinely like to keep certain spell cards at the end and have potions right at the very back, just just in case if I need it. Something else you notice is over there to the, if you notice there's a number to the right, you got card max, which will never hit, 99 hopefully. And we got CP. Notice how we have 307 out of 300. That means we can't actually use one of these cards, because, well, don't have enough CP yet. We get CP as we level up through the game, but let's trash this card because that card is virtually worthless, and we'll probably break whenever we use it because it's 2. So let's set this up. We also got different kinds of cards we'll start finding throughout the game. We got Keyblade cards. We got magic cards like summons and healing and all that good stuff. Potion cards, which we won't use as much as the game intends them to, because they don't heal you. They just kind of help fix your deck up if you need to refresh it really quickly or something like that. Because after you use a slate of 3 cards, it gets rid of the first card you use. Like, if we use 7, 6, and 5, let's reload it really quickly. We don't have the 7 card anymore, so. But the potion, well, no, it's not. This potion is 1 later on, but it will instantly reload our deck, I guess, with these potions. Later ones will start restoring cards to your deck, either if it's magic or if it's a weapon card or anything like that. You just can't restore potion cards, sadly, which would be more useful than it sounds, but they won't let you do that because that would pretty much break the game to no end, which would make it probably a lot less fun than the game actually probably is. Yeah, there's someone where someone will just take control of our things and do their specialty, whether it's clearing out enemies, making them paralyzed, causing a status effect, anything like that. We're not going to really be using those very much, at least from how I play this game. I will show off most of them though. Oh, look, we leveled up. Just hit points or CP. Let's go with hit points, because we've been running low on that lately. These red orbs, we'll find out what these are about later. Let's go to the next room. Let's put something a little laid back. Let's make it -2 for Heartless, as in their cards are now down 2, so if they had any cards that were 7s are now 5s, and so on. Except cards will not go below 1. They won't go into 0 or anything like that. The lowest they can go is 1. Or if they're already a 0 card, they're going to stay at 0. Let's go into this door, because this is where they want us to use this. The key of guidance. Let's do something that I don't like in there. Let's give it, let's throw in, I like Sleeping Darkness. Let's give in Trembling, because those are pretty much just grinding rooms for how many Heartless actually show up in there compared to any normal cards. Look at this interesting conversation. I'm pretty sure everyone has, Sora. I forgot who you were for a little while until you said your name a couple 100 times. And then you mentioned Donald and Goofy that other 100 times, but hey, at least, like, I remember you. And Leon, sort of. And Yuffie, I guess. Oh, snap. You do remember us. It's like, how could you forget a brown spiky-haired kid with a dog and a duck? From the sounds of it, yeah, you're kind of just slowly but surely piecing it together, Leon. Doesn't that just make them feel special? You're all just illusions and fake from my mind. Like everyone pretty much thinks Sora's crazy about talking about places that these people have no idea about. These people probably don't know anything outside of Traverse Town and anywhere else in the first Kingdom Hearts game. Even though this town pretty much disappears in the second game, but that's for a later tale. And we got the key to truth, which is of course we get hit by another random little battle for just casual Heartless. I finally got to use a little slate there, which you don't tend to really want to use very much of in the beginning of the game because you have absolutely no cards when you start out. Above 8? Haha! I love 0 cards. Cheating the system's always fun. Let's collect these little red orbs and let's get into another random battle. I've been thinking I would cut these out, but these do take up a majority of pretty much the game, and cutting them out would just literally to just kind of casual walking around and then cutscenes and then a boss fight and then making this a very short Let's Play for a moderately long game, which isn't very fun sometimes, but hey, whatever. If you guys get tired of it, just leave a comment saying, hey, I don't like these random battles, could you cut these out? For now, I'm gonna keep most of them in, at least. I will cut out most grinding sessions, which you don't really need to grind a lot in this game. At least not painfully grinding. There might be a time where you might need to rise a level or two, but that normally doesn't take very long, and this door is easy. Sorry. Now these doors right here, those first 2 doors always lead to the special doors, I think the key of guidance, and I forgot the other one. They always lead to a cutscene-ish kind of room. Now these third ones, they lead to something different. Because every world's gonna have 3 doors starting out right from the start, and they're gonna lead to at least the third doors are always gonna lead to a boss character, whether it's no matter what world it is, actually. Which the bosses, some of them are genuinely... You're probably gonna remember most of them if you played the first game. Because they kind of had... Well, then again, this game is based off of memory, so I really can't blame them for copying older bosses, but the way they're executed is differently than in the first game. So I don't remember talking to Sid very much, except for the one time at the very beginning of the game. In the first one. And here we go, we got guard armor, at least from... This is what I think this boss is called. This one's a genuinely really, really easy boss. You don't really need to put very much effort into beating this guy. What you want to do is, first you're going to have to take out his arms and his legs, which you have to do in every other game that this boss is featured in, but finds different little ways to attack, and most of his cards are genuinely pretty weak, so it's not the hardest boss in the world, and hopefully in a little bit I'm able to show off a little gimmick they have about bosses in this game, but we don't seem to be getting the little special event. Oh, there's one right there. Let me blow up one leg. Alright. So it's time to show off what these cards are. Let's refresh our deck really quickly. And get smashed. So these cards right here, they're unbreakable, and what they do is they pretty much make a boss a sitting duck for a short amount of time, or it gives you some sort of advantage to what the boss is actually like. So it pretty much is just an easy way out, so you don't have to fight the boss for an extended period of time and then get killed and have to start the whole entire thing over. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot today. But now this boss genuinely isn't really that hard, and if you lose against it, I kind of feel bad. But let's just finish off. Let's just finish this and get on to continuing through this game. This boss is very, very easy. Not probably my least favorite in the game. Let's activate the 0 card. Now let's get some goofy action into this. Goofy Tornado! We can't do anything but just kind of let Goofy do his thing for 5 seconds and then he disappears. Oh yeah, Blizzard sucks. I wish we could have a better spell card, but they're not going to be giving that to us yet. Let's get out of this guy's way before he hits us, which he does, like he usually does. And we get another easy way out, but we finish the boss off, and now he's going to implode on himself, and we actually won. Every heartless type boss, or every boss in the game will leave off a card that is either special, whether it's a new magic spell, or if it's a card that resembles that boss. Let's boost up our CP, because we kind of need that. Because we will be getting some cards that will be useful shortly. No, he wasn't here, sadly. We did meet a big, like, monstrosity of armor and bits and pieces of someone's armor who in this town needs armor that big? Unless it was like a statue, but what person would have a heartless like a big piece of armor? We'll never find out. They'll never tell us this stuff. What do you want? Seems like it, or some weird construction guy who makes towers that lead to towns. A figment of imagination? What are you talking about, sir? They've all followed you here. It's obvious that... I mean, no, Aerith is crazy. What am I talking about? She's like, we're just figments of your imagination. Yeah, right, you guys all followed us here. I mean, like, looking at the cutscene at the beginning of this game, you could see Leon just, like, hanging out, sharpening his sword in the background. Guess not. Donald, calm down. We're talking. No, I'm not ready to go yet. Oh. Okay. This is creepy. Where'd Aerith go? Donald, did you see us talking to her and now she's gone? No. God, Goofy. I was talking to her. Right in front of you. You were looking at her right when I was talking to her. Either that or I'm seeing imaginary people. Well, let's get out of here because we're pretty much going officially crazy now at this point. And we got a big scary guy in black clothes. Are you the guy from earlier? Oh no, he looks different and looks like he's gonna try to. Oh. Look at that hair. So far the hairstyles in this game, the 3 that we've seen, are kind of confusing me right now. So what's your deal, super skinny guy? What's up? Oh. Well, I guess I remember your name, Axel. You seem like a nice guy. And you're gonna try to kill us? Don't go... Well, what if I do die? Damn. Now we're fighting another boss. We're fighting Axel. A person of a certain group that we'll be learning about as the game progresses on. For now, let's just treat him like an average bad guy that we don't like. Listen to that loud. Oh, shit, firewall. So we can either break it or we can dodge through it. And then get our ass comboed right after that. Hopefully we're able to beat the crap out of them. Oh yeah, and these bosses, at least these specific bosses that we're going to be fighting throughout the game, they themselves are going to have to reload, so they don't get an utmost advantage of having infinite cards that they can just keep using, so nope. They do have a nice battle theme, though. That good old Game Boy Advance quality. I think giving bosses reload times kind of puts them at a disadvantage, and did that really match up to his thing? That's never happened before. Just stand there, Axel, let us beat the crap out of you. And that was fast. Turn into useful stuff. Ooh! I want it. I'm not gonna take it, though. I don't want it. I'll leave it here. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Donald. Come on, Goofy, let's get out of here. They're gonna make us take it. Dang it. We got fire, from the looks of it. And I guess Mr. Red Hair is dead. Well, I'm not gonna remember him very well, I guess. Oh, damn, you're still alive? You blew up right in front of us! That was an introduction. You exploded into little bits and pieces in a blue card that had a fire on it. Who's most important to me? Well, I, I guess. Whatever you're saying is true, Mr. Scary Red Hair Guy. You seem like a nice person, though. I don't want a hint. It makes it too easy to figure out what the story behind this game series is. We're definitely not fighting this guy again by the looks of it. Well, that was fun. Guy's creepy. He had the weirdest laugh I've ever seen in my life, but... Oh yeah, and if you can actually go... After you leave a world, you can go back and revisit it and explore it some more and just find some random stuff. Not really anything useful you can find after you clear a world. Because there isn't any really secret items that you can find in any world, at least not to my knowledge of this game. And if you move on, if you go back, you're going to have to restart the whole entire place, but you don't get to refight any of the bosses or re-experience any cutscenes, which would have been pretty interesting to go back and refight certain bosses, but I guess they didn't really do that. It would have been a nice touch, though, to have refightable bosses. There are some enjoyable bosses fights in this game. I don't think we can handle it very well, Sora. I mean, hell, the last boss barely even touched us. Good. And they forgot the name of a certain castle, which will... I kind of forgot the name, too. Something about a garden. But that'll be it for this part. We actually progressed somewhere, which is nice. Save our game. And we'll be calling it quits here. I'll see you guys next time when we explore the next couple of worlds that the game will be sending us to. See you then.